Shalom, Wendy. All right. So, guess let's get right to it. I think I have too much on my mind a lot of the time. So, part of these morning muses are just getting my thoughts out, which I guess is fine most of the time. I don't know how long I'll be doing this. I mean, should I do it for the winter MMA high? Should I do it for the summer too? I don't know. Anyways, so a coming to terms. This is what I'm kind of playing on words. I was thinking about strengths and weaknesses. So I'm just going to rattle things off. And a lot of times we are told, if not all the time, we are told what our strengths and weaknesses, when really, again, like we always talk about, they're inverted according to what is said to be normal. But we're all so unique. We're unique souls. Each other at all. And growing up, we were told what was expected, and to be what was expected of us in any area. But let me give some terms, and we can really think about if their strengths or weaknesses. So, is being quiet more introverted a strength or weakness? Is being extroverted a strength or weakness? Is being organized or disorganized? Which one is a strength? Which one is a weakness? Is being talkative or not talkative a strength or weakness? Go ahead. I'm waiting for somebody to go, but they will not go. Okay, fine, I'll go. Is being bold a strength or weakness? These are rhetorical. Some of them. Is being meek a strength or weakness? Is being let's think of some terms. You name some terms if you want. Is being passive a strength or weakness? Is being aggressive a strength or weakness? Is being should I say outspoken? I mean in the ways of opinions, a strength or weakness? Is being a peacemaker a strength or weakness? Now I'm just going to go for some obvious things. Is being loving a strength or weakness? Is being dependent a strength or weakness? Is let's see what else. What else? Hey, Melissa's here. Yes, blessed are the peacemakers. I was thinking of that, Wendy. So I guess I named a few. And it's too early, and I didn't write lists down. It's just off the cuff. So yes, blessed are the peacemakers. But I would say also all those things that are negatives or positives. Oh, like things about like being a rebel, is that a strength or weakness? Is thinking outside the box a strength or weakness? Is thinking inside the box a strength or weakness? There is no right answer. It's all dependent on context, situation. Um, it's dependent upon what is a priority. Um, it's dependent upon relationship or relationships. It's dependent upon um, personal personalities and uh, who we are. And just what made me think about these things was just how different we are, and we accept each other or we don't. We still do this. I bring it up again because I'm in education. We still do put this on children when it doesn't need to be put on them. And even now, I have students who think that academics, because their parents are saying it, academics are the most important. And I don't think that as a parent or a teacher. But even then, are academics a strength or a weakness? Is I think we mislabel things too. I think that strengths and weaknesses and all those things I mentioned and all the things I did, um, it just depends. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there a little bit. I'm tired and it's dark and dreary out. Some of my parents come to me upset that their children aren't doing well. And I know they know the other factors that affect them, but no child who can't focus and who has stuff going on at home will be getting any good grades anytime soon, and that's okay. My own daughter, she's like, not that I care at all, she's getting an F in science, which, whatever, science is science. It doesn't matter. It just means that she didn't regurgitate terms. And what we're told and what we perceive as strengths and what we perceive as weaknesses, no one can tell us otherwise because no one knows who you are. People can observe your tendencies and strengths and weaknesses, but it all depends on context. I'll give you like an example. I was thinking about peacemaker. Is it right to be a peacemaker in more of a toxic situation? When I was younger, I guess I tried to be a peacemaker. It didn't work out so well, but that was not my place as a child, to be a peacemaker among adults. Excuse me. So that wasn't healthy for me. I'm not so much a peacemaker now. I guess you could say I struggle with being an agitator sometimes, but that's because I also want the better. I want more of whatever's better, you know. I've also been called, I don't want this to turn into me, but I'll just give one more example. I've been called a rebel a lot of my life, and I wasn't a rebel necessarily in school. My family was well liked in these small Christian schools we went to, so I probably could get away with more because they liked our family, you know. But my parents specifically, I talked I didn't talk against them. I spoke my mind, and so I was always seen as a rebel. And it wasn't until I was in my 20s that I realized I wasn't rebelling like they always said. I was just opinionated. But they didn't want that, so that was negative. So what I'm saying is a lot of these things that we've been told are strengths or weaknesses, they're not either for you or me. We can't say otherwise. You have the say between you and Yah of what you are made to be. And that's about it. So whatever you struggle with, if you perceive that as a weakness or you perceive that as a strength that needs to be, cultivated or worked on, it's all about not people pleasing and comparing yourself to other people. So we know we all have our own gifts and talents. I'm not saying anything profound. I'm just saying I'm all on this kick about being yourself and being who you were made to be. Probably because even as adults, I hear they struggle. I see my coworkers struggle. I see people around me struggle. We don't have to ever be sorry for who we are. We have to be sorry if we infringe upon who others are. Is it strength or weakness to be judgmental? Well, what in context is judgmentalism? What is being judgmental? Is it being discerning, or is it putting someone down? So you choose the terms. We know in our hearts how to be and who needs to be what, really. So I think that's all. Come to terms with your own terms and live it out, So, yep, that's all I'm going to say because I'm out of words and I'm tired and I think I need more coffee. So, have a good Monday. Let's get through it. Blessings. Bye.